The following is a proud production presented by the Middle Georgia Sports Network. The Middle Georgia Sports Network welcomes you to the Planners First Round Ball Game of the Week. We would also like to thank our other broadcast sponsors, Sonic America's Drive-In, Com South, Brennan Outfitters, Harry Ford, Spherion Staffing, Spillers Orthodontics, House and Lake Country Club, Mike's Golf Carts, Paul and Casey Elmore, proud parents and supporters of Westfield Athletics, and Bill and Laura Amos, proud parents and supporters of Westfield Athletics. Now it's time for the Spherion pregame show, fueled by the Applebee's and Perry pregame meal, with your hosts Kenny Kofer and Brett Taylor.
Hello everybody and welcome in to the Spherion pregame show here live on the Middle Georgia Sports Network. We're broadcasting live from the Westfield School inside the Hornets Nest in Perry, Georgia. Adam Chalmers along here to take you for the ride. We're getting ready for this big non-region matchup here between the Westfield Hornets and the Southland Raiders. Now we just saw the Lady Hornets a few minutes ago. If you were lucky enough to join us, get away with a big 28-21 win. See if the men's basketball can do the same. Of course, they came away with a big 77-67 non-region win over their big rival Deerfield. So not a lot to say here for the Spherion pregame show. We have a roster, but we don't have the starting lineups. So we're going to try to get those momentarily. So, again, Westfield just in this big game here. Their House and Lake Country Club keys to the game are going to be for Westfield. Just keep the momentum up. They've had some big wins. They had a big loss Tuesday here against John Millage, but overall they've been riding pretty well. They're 12-5. Our second keys to the game is keep consistency. We saw they had a big halftime lead against John Millage and it completely fell apart in the second half. Last game they built up a good lead and they were able to keep it and beat Deerfield, so if they can just remain consistent like that, I think they're a win. So those are your House and Lake Country Club keys to the game. We'll take a quick break here during the national anthem and the prayer, and we will be right back here with the start of basketball here. Make sure to stay tuned on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
When you are lost in a new area, you stop and ask a local. Likewise, when you are searching for a one-of-a-kind employee to support your business, you ask a staffing local who knows the community. We're Spherion, a 65-year-old workforce leader with a distinct local focus. Michael and Kim Chalmers and their team know the Middle Georgia area better than anyone. More than a business, this is our home, and we're on a first-name basis with the skilled administrative, hospitality, light industrial, call center, and professional talent who live in our community. Gain a local hiring advantage. Call Spherion at 478-956-1700 or find us on Facebook at Spherion Middle Georgia. Spherion would like to wish the Westfield Hornets a successful 2015 season.
Welcome back to the Planners First Round Ball Game of the
Set your own banking hours with Planners First Online Banking. Planners First Online Banking allows you to connect and access your bank accounts 24/7. For those that are always on the go, you can check your balances, pay your bills, transfer funds anytime and anywhere you have internet access. Let Planners First Online Banking make your life a little easier. Planners First, a legacy of excellence since 1896. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. When you are lost in a new area, you stop and ask a local. Likewise, when you are searching for a one-of-a-kind employee to support your business, you ask a staffing local who knows the community. We're Spherion, a 65-year-old workforce leader with a distinct local focus. Michael and Kim Chalmers and their team know the Middle Georgia area better than anyone. More than a business, this is our home, and we're on a first-name basis with the skilled administrative, hospitality, light industrial, call center, and professional talent who live in our community. Gain a local hiring advantage. Call Spherion at 478-956-1700 or find us on Facebook at Spherion Middle Georgia. Spherion would like to wish the Westfield Hornets a successful 2015 season. Spillers Orthodontics is where great smiles begin. Whether you are an adult or a teen, They can make you smile. Dr. Don Spillers uses state-of-the-art technology and proven orthodontic techniques to provide his patients with the quality care they deserve. He offers Invisalign, Invisalign Teen, clear, and metal braces. No referral is needed, so call 478-953-2700 to schedule your complimentary evaluation and see why your friends love visiting his office.
Welcome back to the Planners First Round Ball Game of the Week on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Welcome back here to the Middle Georgia Sports Network. We had to cut that short a little bit because for some reason there was not a national anthem and prayer before the game. I guess somebody forgot, but your Grillmaster Barbecue tip-off is underway here as we're into the Applebee's first quarter. We'll get the starting lineups at the first buzzer. But now John Bard digging in for Westfield, kicking it out to Amos, and that is good. As your starting lineups are going to be Jamal Rice, Alec Roach, Ridge Rowland, Landon Henson, and Bo Moore for Southland. It looks like Griffin Elmore, John Barr, Giles Amos, Marquise Watkins, Paula Fitzgerald for Westfield. So Rice will kick it out to Henson. They'll score 2-0 early. So Rice with the ball is going to float it up top. Now gives it back out to Henson. Henson to Alex Roach. Alex Roach, a freshman, as well as Jamal Rice. Southland boys team, young like their girls, only one senior as well. So Alex Roach gives it back to Rice. Rice being guarded by number 10, Paul Fitzgerald. Rice setting up at the top of the key, looking to drive inside. Will give it off, and the ball, he loses control of the ball, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. It was Landon Henson, who is a junior, losing control of the ball, so Westfield regain possession up 2-0. Bard will inbound to Marquise Watkins, number 11. He's been the premier playmaker for Westfield all season. Ball being swung around now. We're looking inside for Amos. Amos gets it, goes up, and it's good. So Amos has the first 4 points, and immediately Westfield is up early, 4-0. Now Southland takes it up. That's going to be Roach. Roach now getting it stolen by Griffin Elmore. Watkins on the fast break. Watkins going to give it underneath to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald pump fakes. Goes up, but they're going to call him. Looked like for a second they called him for a travel, but it is going, the basket is going to count, so he's going to get an and one. So quickly up 6-0. It's going to be on Jamal Rice, the foul, the shooting foul. So Paul Fitzgerald looking to make it a 3-point play. Fitzgerald shot is up and good, and Westwood is out to a quick 7-0 lead here with 6 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the opening quarter of the Applebee's first quarter. And so now Roach is going to have the ball stripped away here. They will regain possession. So now Ridge Rowland inbounding it to Rice. Rice setting things up top of the key, being guarded by number 10, Paul Fitzgerald. Now getting the screen set. Rice is going to shoot a quick three. That is no good. Rebound. It looked like it was tipped by Watkins, but it's going to end up with John Millage. Or check that, Southland. This isn't Tuesday night. But anyway, now Ridge Rowland has the ball, getting the screen set here. Almost gets it stolen away by John Bard. Rowland now giving it out to number 20, Landon Henson. Henson now being guarded by John Bard, giving it back to Rowland. Rowland getting the screen set by Bo Moore. Kicks it back out to Jamal Rice. So Rice are going to drive inside, going over the right hand. Gets blocked by Amos. No foul call. Goes up again. No good. Fitzgerald with the rebound now, looking to go fast break. It gets tipped away. And they're going to call it. They're going to call a foul here on Southland. It's going to be on Landon Henson with his first, team second for Southland. And just like that, 7-0 here for Westfield. 5.5 minutes to go in the Applebee's first quarter. Bard takes it up for Westfield. Bard swings it out to Elmore. Elmore back to Bard. Bard from the corner, pump fakes. Looking to drive inside, steps back. Now going to drive inside. Almost gets stolen away. Does by Henson, but Fitzgerald is able to come away with it. Fitzgerald now being guarded by Henson. Paul now trying to cross him up. Goes inside with the floater from about the free throw line. No good. Rebound Landon Henson. Henson gives it back to Jamal Rice. Southland has to get something going here offensively as it is 7-0. Looks like Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to check into the ballgame at the next buzzer for Westfield. Totally missed here by me and Brett Taylor last night. No, Ryan Fitzpatrick does not even dress out for Westfield. We haven't discovered the reasons yet. But Fitzpatrick is going to get some more time back in here. I believe it may have been a disciplinary issue, but I'm not 100% sure. So now, Rice going up, no good. Amos with the ball, giving it off to Watkins. Watkins now driving inside, kicking it out to Bard. Bard for three. That is no good. Rebound Fitzgerald, though. Lucky break for Westfield. 4 minutes to go here. Now giving it to Watkins. Watkins getting the screen from Bard. Watkins looking to drive inside, going up, giving it off to Amos, and Amos gets the ball to go, and it is 9-0 Westfield. Rice taking it up. Westfield playing the half-court press. Rice driving past Watkins. Reagan Waller looking to check in as well as Fitzpatrick, and they're going to call a shoving foul on Marquise Watkins. So Reagan Waller and Ryan Fitzpatrick will check into the ball game, and as well for Southland, Harrison Bell, number 31, and Kenyon Stone, number 12, will check in. So Southland gets it off the inbound. Rice with the ball. Gives it off. Now back to Stone. Rowland will give it back to Rice. Rice going to drive inside on Fitzpatrick. Steps back out. Almost lost his footing there. 3.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Rice now with the ball. We're going to kick it out. I was going to drive inside. Looking for Rice was Rowland. So now Rice looking to drive backside again, gets the screen, goes inside, kicks it out to Stone. Stone, shot no good, rebound Watkins. Watkins with the rebound. Looking to drive inside, steps back, under 3 minutes to go. Looking to get a screen from Bard, possibly. Looks like Fitzpatrick will provide the screen. Watkins driving inside, going up, and that is good. And Westfield now with an 11-0 lead. Timeout on the floor will be taken. We'll be right back here. Make sure to stay tuned for more on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Jared Brennan here at Perry Ford.
And we're here to give you some very simple advice.
Number one, Perry Ford has 0% financing on all new 2015 models.
That's right, the entire Ford product line. 0% APR for up to 72 months.
Number two, Perry Ford is having a huge summer blowout on all pre-owned vehicles, from Range Rovers to Jeeps.
So why go anywhere else? Come to Perry Ford, the simple experience.
Welcome back to the Planners First Round Ball Game of the Week on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
We're back here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network as the shot is no good by Rice. Now Watkins giving inside to Amos. Amos up and over, no good. Amos takes a hard fall. He looks to be okay. It is 11-0 here. 2 minutes left to go. Ball is kicked out. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Rice though. So Rice getting the screen set. They're going to call a pushing foul on Ryan Fitzpatrick, his first foul. So Kenyon Stone will inbound as Taylor Weldon will check in. So Stone inbounds it to Rice. Rice with the ball, steps back, gives it back to Bell. Bell now getting the screen for Rice. Rice driving inside, going over the left hand, no good. They're going to call a foul on Giles Amos. So Jamal Rice will be at the line shooting two. First shot is up and good. And Southland finally gets on the board here with 1 minute and 51 seconds left to go here in your Applebee's first quarter. He scores 11-1 here as Rice shooting his second of two. That shot is up and good. It looks like Southland had a player check in here. I believe the numbers are changed a little bit. for Southland, as there is a 22 on the court and there is no 22 on the roster we were given. So it's 11-2 here. Let's see if we can figure out who that is, as there were some number changes here on these rosters. And now Watkins kicking it all the way out to Reagan Waller, gets it stolen away by Rice. Rice ends up with the ball, and he will kick it out. So now Walden gives it to Rice. Rice at the top of the key, gives it back. And now shooting a three is Bell. No good. Rebound. Ball getting squirted away, and Rice will regain possession. Rice with the ball. Kicks it out as Connor Doles, number 40, looks to come at the next buzzer for Westfield. Now Southland swinging it around at the top of the key. Rice with the ball. Being guarded by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick maybe looking to go in. So now Rice, under a minute left to go, looking to go inside. Stone now gives it off to Rice. Now that shot is up and good, and it is 5-11 now, so it cuts the lead. So now Watkins giving it off to Bard. Bard going up inside, going with the right hand. Shot is no good. Rebound by Amos. He goes up with the right hand, and that is good. And with 30 seconds left to go, Westfield is now up by 8. John Millage swinging around top of the key, driving inside, going up, and that shot is no good. Bard will get the rebound with 20 seconds left to go. It gets tipped away, but Marquise Watkins is able to hold on to it. Watkins now going up, almost getting stripped, giving it off to Bard. Bard back to Watkins, under 10 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Amos with the ball, gives it back to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick back to Watkins, and now up to Amos, and Amos' shot is good, and that will end the first quarter. The Applebee's first quarter concludes with a 15-5 Westfield lead. Make sure to stay tuned for the second quarter here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Set your own banking hours with Planners First Online Banking. Planners First Online Banking allows you to connect and access your bank accounts 24/7. For those that are always on the go, you can check your balances, pay your bills, transfer funds anytime and anywhere you have internet access. Let Planners First Online Banking make your life a little easier. Planners First, a legacy of excellence since 1896. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back.
Jared Brennan here at Perry Ford.
And we're here to give you some very simple advice.
Number one, Perry Ford has 0% financing on all new 2015 models.
That's right, the entire Ford product line. 0% APR for up to 72 months.
Number two, Perry Ford is having a huge summer blowout on all pre-owned vehicles, from Range Rovers to Jeeps.
So why go anywhere else? Come to Perry Ford, the simple experience.
Welcome back to the Planners First Round Ball Game of the Week on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Welcome back in here to the Middle Georgia Sports Network. We're underway here in the second quarter. As Rice now with the ball looks to drive inside, almost loses his footing, goes back out. Now Rice gets the ball back, gets the screen set, gives it back out to Bell. Bell shoots a three, and that is good. And just like that, Southland gets a big three-point shot to get him back within striking distance. It is 15-8 here. Now Bard looking to drive inside, going over the right hand, and he's going to, looks like he's going to travel. Looks like one of the, it looked like originally the referee ruled a travel and a turnover, but it actually looks like Bard is going to get the and one. He's going to try to get the old-fashioned three-point play to 17-8 here, and Bard's shot up is up and good. So now Westfield extends the lead right back to 10 here with 7.5 minutes to go in the half. Now Rice looking to drive inside. Will kick it back out. And now Watkins almost gets the steal here, but it is kicked back out. Looks like there's going to be out of bounds here, as Kenyon Stone looks to inbound it. Actually, Stone will check out in favor of Alex Roach, the freshman coming back in. So Roach is going to inbound it for Southland to Jamal Rice. Rice looking to drive inside, going up over three Hornets. No good. Rebound Watkins. Watkins going to take it out, finds Waller wide open. Right hand is up and good. Westfield extends the lead to 12. It is 20-8 here. Rowland taking the ball up, get off the screen. A foul on the floor. It's going to be on number 40, Connor Doles, who checked in. Looks like number 30, Bo Moore. Number 11, actually not 11, number 14, Rowland will check back in. And Elmore will check in for Westfield. So now Roach giving it off to Rowland. Rowland. Back to Henson. Now Henson will give it back to Rice. Now Henson with the ball. Roach giving it to Henson for three, and that's good. Southland, just like their girls team, is making best of the three-pointers. But now Dole's looking to go up inside, and he doesn't really have any chance on the layup. Not happy about himself. He hits the back, or he hits the green pad out there. Not getting called for a technical or anything. We saw Fitzpatrick get a technical a few weeks ago doing that same maneuver, but now Watkins will give it off to Bard. Bard for three. No good. Rebound Elmore, but it actually ends up in the hands of Jamal Rice. So Rice takes up the court with under 6 minutes left to go. So Rice taking up the court. Amos looking to check in at the next buzzer. Rice looking to go inside, kicking it out to Bo Moore. Moore for three. No good. Rebound Watkins. Watkins taking up the court for Westwood off the fast break. He's going to swing it inside to Elmore, but it looks like it's going to be a turnover. And Rowland will end up getting the turnover. So Ridge Rowland taking the ball up court, giving it off to Henson. Logan Henson for three. No good. Rebound Moore. Moore goes up. No good. And Fitzgerald will end up with the rebound. Fitzgerald swing it all the way to John Bard. Bard kicks it back out to Paul Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald pulls up for three. No good. We've seen Fitzgerald make a lot of clutch threes. But now Marquise Watkins ends up with a steal over Ridge Rowland. Watkins kicks it out of Bard. Bard going inside, loses the ball. But now Roach taking it up court, giving it off to Rice, being guarded by Watkins. Now inside to Rowland, and he gets blocked by John Bard. Rowland gets blocked by Bard. What a block there. Amos and Fitzpatrick will come in for Bard and Doles. It will still be Southland ball here. As it looks like Henson will inbound it right in front of the student section. Under 5 minutes to go, 4:54 here in the second quarter. 20-11 is your score. Rice with the ball, getting the call here from Rundy Foster, the head coach. Ross now kicking it out to Moore. Roach giving it back to Rice, and Rice going up with the left hand. No good. Rebound Amos. No foul called as Watkins will take it up the court with 4.5 minutes to go. Watkins at the top of the key. Coming back into focus over your screen, giving it off to Fitzgerald. Back to Watkins. Watkins now floating it over to Amos. Foul is called. It's going to be on number 30, Bo Moore. So the foul on the floor will call as number 11, Marquise Watkins, to inbound it for Westfield. 4:21 left to go in your first half of play. 20-11 your score. And it looks like as they tried to inbound it, it's gonna be on number 13, Alex Roach, a holding call. So they'll try the inbound again. Watkins trying to inbound it, and then they'll throw it all the way back to Ryan Fitzpatrick. Great inbound defense by Southland as Fitzpatrick will take it up the court. Back to Fitzgerald, who shoots a deep three. That is good. A big three there for Fitzgerald, and now they're up by 12. Southland will call a timeout. Westfield building momentum. Make sure to stay tuned for the rest of the first half here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Set your own banking hours with Planners First Online Banking. Planners First Online Banking allows you to connect and access your bank accounts 24/7. For those that are always on the go, you can check your balances, pay your bills, transfer funds anytime and anywhere you have internet access. Let Planners First Online Banking make your life a little easier. Planners First, a legacy of excellence since 1896. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back.
We're back on the Middle Georgia Sports Network. There was actually a technical foul, I believe, during the celebration. I'm not 100% sure who it was on, but two free throws are made. It's now a 23-13 game. Paul Fitzgerald is not in the game anymore, so it could possibly be on him. But again, this is pure speculation. I didn't even notice it until they were shooting free throws. My bad. But we're back here. It's a 10-point game. Southland will get possession off the technical foul. 3-ball by Roach is no good. Rebound Amos. Amos giving it off to Watkins. Watkins looks like he's going to draw the foul on Alex Roach. So Roach will get the foul. Bard's going to inbound it from the right in front of the Westfield bench here. And he throws it down low to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick underneath to Amos, but it hits off Rice. So Bard's going to inbound it this time in front of the Southland bench. Bard gives it to Amos underneath to Fitzpatrick, and he misses the layup. So it's still a 10-point game here. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Bo Moore swings it out to Roach. Roach for three. That is no good. Check that was Henson on the three-point attempt. It's going to be a jump ball, and it looks like Southland's going to retain possession. The possession error is still with Westfield on the scoreboard. But Southland will get the ball back. Actually, check that Westfield is going to get the ball back. They motioned for Southland at the first.
that bigger ice cream cone and pay the same price as the small one. Upgrade to first class and pay for Coach. Everyone loves an upgrade, which is why right now ComSouth has a special offer for you. Upgrade your internet speed and pay your current rate for 6 months. Surf the internet, stream your favorites, play more, and pay the same for 6 whole months. ComSouth customers can call your local ComSouth office for more details or go to comsouth.net. ComSouth. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Well, the news is out. Brandon Outfitters has taken Central Georgia by storm as one of the Mid-State's premier outfitters. Located just off I-75 in Perry, Georgia, Brandon has all of the latest gear for any hunting season or just for a nice night out on the town. They still have all of your favorite brands such as Southern Tide, Mountain Khakis, Southern Marsh, Patagonia, Costa, Orvis, and as always, a huge selection of firearms. Brandon also now features new brands such as Sims, Ray-Ban, Kavu, Chaco, Yeti, and much more. Come check them out at 106 Fairview Drive in Perry. They're sure to make your visit one to remember.
Set your own banking hours with Planners First Online Banking. Planners First Online Banking allows you to connect and access your bank accounts 24/7. For those that are always on the go, you can check your balances, pay your bills, transfer funds anytime and anywhere you have internet access. Let Planners First Online Banking make your life a little easier. Planners First, a legacy of excellence since 1896. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. When you are lost in a new area, you stop and ask a local. Likewise, when you are searching for a one-of-a-kind employee to support your business, you ask a staffing local who knows the community. We're Spherion, a 65-year-old workforce leader with a distinct local focus. Michael and Kim Chalmers and their team know the Middle Georgia area better than anyone. More than a business, this is our home, and we're on a first-name basis with the skilled administrative, hospitality, light industrial, call center, and professional talent who live in our community. Gain a local hiring advantage. Call Spherion at 478-956-1700 or find us on Facebook at Spherion Middle Georgia. Spherion would like to wish the Westfield Hornets a successful 2015 season.
Jared Brennan here at Perry Ford.
And we're here to give you some very simple advice.
Number one, Perry Ford has 0% financing on all new 2015 models.
That's right, the entire Ford product line. 0% APR for up to 72 months.
Number two, Perry Ford is having a huge summer blowout on all pre-owned vehicles, from Range Rovers to Jeeps.
So why go anywhere else? Come to Perry Ford, the simple experience.
Welcome back to the Planners First Game of the Week and into the Perry Ford Halftime Show on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Welcome back here to the Perry Ford Halftime Show. It's been a great first time of action, but I have a special guest with me at this time. It's the owner of Spherion Staffing Middle Georgia and my father, Michael Chalmers. How are you?
Good, Adam. How are you? Good to be with you.
Good. He's been running camera, helping us out tonight. So what do you think of the game so far?
It's been a good game. I think that Southland came out a little slow to start. I think we're well into the first quarter before they were able to put any points on the board. But the second quarter, they've come out strong, and I think we'll probably have a shootout for the third and fourth quarter.
Who do you think's been the biggest player for Westfield?
Well, Giles Amos has played well, always does. So, he's been fun to watch this year. He's done a great job tonight.
Okay, so switching things a little bit, tell us about Spherion.
Well, we are a staffing and recruiting firm here in Middle Georgia. We do temporary, temp perm, and direct hire staffing, and the light industrial, clerical, administrative, and professional segments. We've been in business for over 30 years. Spherion has, and started in 1975, and I became the owner and franchisee of it in 2010.
So how many offices do you have currently?
We've got one office at the Peach Shops in Byron, and that's the office that serves Middle Georgia. We also have an office in Huntsville, Alabama. We just went into Alabama a little late 2014, and so we may be looking at potentially expanding some later this year if that works out for us. So we'll see.
So what do you have to say, being the owner and doing a lot of the facets of the business, what do you have to say will be your favorite part about working and owning Asperion?
Well, you know, I got really good people who work for me and work with me, and probably the best thing about what I do is to be able to be surrounded by some great individuals who work very hard every day to deliver service excellence to our customers and to the employees that work for us. That's probably the most joy I take out of the job, having an impact in the community, being able to help businesses that need our services from time to time is certainly important, and to fill a niche for that, we enjoy doing it, but making a difference in the lives of people, I think, is what it's all about at the end of the day, and hopefully we do that. That's what our goal is every day.
Okay, well, thank you to Michael Chalmers, the owner of Asperion, for being with us here so far. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back for a little bit more analysis as we will jump in to the third quarter. So we're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back here. Make sure to stay tuned for more of Westfield basketball here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Your ice cream cone and pay the same price as the small one. Upgrade to first class and pay for Coach. Everyone loves an upgrade, which is why right now ComSouth has a special offer for you. Upgrade your internet speed and pay your current rate for 6 months. Surf the internet, stream your favorites, play more, and pay the same for 6 whole months. ComSouth customers can call your local ComSouth office for more details or go to comsouth.net. ComSouth. Neighbors serving neighbors.
Well, the news is out. Brandon Outfitters has taken Central Georgia by storm as one of the Mid-State's premier outfitters. Located just off I-75 in Perry, Georgia, Brandon has all of the latest gear for any hunting season or just for a nice night out on the town. They still have all of your favorite brands such as Southern Tide, Mountain Khakis, Southern Marsh, Patagonia, Costa, Orvis, and as always, a huge selection of firearms. Brandon also now features new brands such as Sims, Ray-Ban, Kavu, Chaco, Yeti, and much more. Come check them out at 106 Fairview Drive in Perry. They're sure to make your visit one to remember.
Set your own banking hours with Planners First Online Banking. Planners First Online Banking allows you to connect and access your bank accounts 24/7. For those that are always on the go, you can check your balances, pay your bills, transfer funds anytime and anywhere you have internet access. Let Planners First Online Banking make your life a little easier. Planners First, a legacy of excellence since 1896. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. When you are lost in a new area, you stop and ask a local. Likewise, when you are searching for a one-of-a-kind employee to support your business, you ask a staffing local who knows the community. We're Spherion, a 65-year-old workforce leader with a distinct local focus. Michael and Kim Chalmers and their team know the Middle Georgia area better than anyone. More than a business, this is our home, and we're on a first-name basis with the skilled administrative, hospitality, light industrial, call center, and professional talent who live in our community. Gain a local hiring advantage. Call Spherion at 478-956-1700 or find us on Facebook at Spherion Middle Georgia. Spherion would like to wish the Westfield Hornets a successful 2015 season.
Jared Brennan here at Perry Ford.
And we're here to give you some very simple advice.
Number one, Perry Ford has 0% financing on all new 2015 models.
That's right, the entire Ford product line. 0% APR for up to 72 months.
Number two, Perry Ford is having a huge summer blowout on all pre-owned vehicles, from Range Rovers to Jeeps.
So why go anywhere else? Come to Perry Ford, the simple experience.
Welcome back to the Planners First Game of the Week and into the Perry Ford Halftime Show on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Welcome back here to the Perry Ford Halftime Show. As you see, the seconds are ticking down to the beginning of the second half. We're just about ready for some more second half basketball here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network. There's about 25 seconds left to go. You see both teams are about ready to get things going, and fortunate enough for us, Michael Chalmers is here to stay with us. He's going to provide some color commentary for the second half. How are you doing?
I'm good,
Back
Adam.
again.
Thank you. Looking forward to taking it with you the rest of the way.
You're going to look at the bottom right hand of your screen. You got about 5 seconds until the whistle blows for the beginning of the second half, or the third quarter, excuse me. Second half, third quarter. It's going to be the Mike's Golf Carts third quarter here. Coach Walls getting one last pep talk for his team coming out of the half, as well as head coach for Southland, Rodney Foster. So it looks like Southland will start out with the ball, at least if that's what the possession arrow tells us, and they will. So it's going to be number 14, Ridge Rowland, inbounding for Southland, begin the second half of play. Rowland went inbounded to Jamal Rice, probably Southland's biggest player so far.
He's had a good game tonight.
So now Rice floating it up top to Bo. And the three-point shot is taken and missed by Bo Moore. So Moore misses a shot. Watkins is going to take it up. Watkins now going inside of Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets Rice in the air. And they're going to call a...
Looks like he's going to get fouled and go for the free throw.
So Rice gets his third foul. Fitzgerald will go to the line, shooting two. Actually shooting a one-on-one. Actually, hold on, sorry, we missed that. He actually made the shot, so it's going to be 33-26. 7-point lead here for Westfield. Southland was able to cut it down towards the end. And now back up to 7 points. So Rice with the ball. He wanted to go inside, kick it back out to Bo Moore. Moore to Roach. Alex Roach is a freshman as well as Jamal Rice. So a lot of bright futures here for the Southland basketball team. Roach giving it back to Rice.
You know, the Southland Raiders look like a pretty young team. If you look at their roster, I think what you said, they may be playing one senior tonight.
Yes, playing one senior. They only have one senior on roster.
A couple of years from now, this ought to be a pretty good team. Not that they aren't already good, but they've got some youth, and a few years they'll be tough.
So big scramble for the ball. Watkins fakes a pass, goes up, no good. Rebound, I believe that's going to be Landon Henson. So Henson gives it off to Rice. 28-33 your score here. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the Mike's Golf Carts third quarter. So now going inside is Roach with the floater, and that is good. A great shot there by Roach, and they cut it back down to 3 points. So 30-33 is your score here in the third quarter. Watkins now underneath to Bard. Bard, Euro step, goes up, no good. They're going to call a foul here. It looks like a shooting foul. So Bard will go to the line for two.
Jared Brennan here at Perry Ford.
And we're here to give you some very simple advice.
Number one, Perry Ford has 0% financing on all new 2015 models.
That's right, the entire Ford product line. 0% APR for up to 72 months.
Number two, Perry Ford is having a huge summer blowout on all pre-owned vehicles, from Range Rovers to Jeeps.
So why go anywhere else? Come to Perry Ford, the simple experience.
Welcome back to the Planters First Round Ball Game of the Week on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Welcome back here to the Middle Georgia Sports Network. Southland Academy has the ball. Adam Chalmers here with you. Has Rice now. He's going to give it to Bell. Bell pump fakes, gives it back to Rowland. Rowland with Rice at the top of the key. Rice is going to drive inside. Loses the ball. He gets stripped by Watkins. Fight for the ball here, and we'll see who they give it to. It's going to be a foul on John Bard. So Southland will get possession. Coach Walls is not like that. It was one a loose ball call. So Stone will inbound it to Rice as we have about 3.5 minutes left to go. And the third quarter, Rice is going to drive inside. Go up over 3 defenders. No good. Rebound, though. And now 3-point shot is taken by, I believe, Henson. That is no good. So now Fitzgerald going to go up, and that is good. A great play there by Paul Fitzgerald. And I think I have the Westfield score wrong. It's now 41-33 Westfield. I did it 29 instead of 39 earlier. So 41-33 here. Henson giving it off to Rowland. Back to Rice. Rice now gets Fitzgerald in the air. Henson for 3. No good. Rebound Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald kicks it up to a wide open John Bard. Bard will go in. And he lays it up. You saw him dunk it last night. He couldn't get quite up enough to do that, but that would ignite the crowd. But nevertheless, Westfield is up by 10 here. Westfield being up by 10. They're going to give it off here. Back to Rice. Stone gives it to Henson. Back to now Henson once again. Really having trouble with these names for some reason. Henson gives it back, and now Rice with the ball. Rice going underneath. And he gets blocked by Amos. Now Rice gets his own rebound, kicks it back out to Henson for 3. And that is good. Henson with a big 3-point shot there, and they cut the lead to 7. So now Fitzgerald going to Watkins. Watkins being double teamed here. Fights through the double team. Gives it to Fitzgerald for 3. That is good. Fitzgerald nails the 3 in there. Right, just like that, they're right back up by 10. 46-36 your score. 1.5 left to go in the Mike's Golf Carts third quarter.
It was a great shot. Great 3-point shot by Fitzgerald.
So now 3 points there, and that's going to be Harrison Bell. And just like that, trading of 3-point shots there. It's going to be 46-38 here. They're going to call his foot on the line for that, so it's an 8-point lead now. Fitzpatrick going inside, just kind of throwing it up there. He gets his own rebound, throws it up, no good. Gets his own rebound again, gives it off to Bard, but it gets stolen away. Stone gets the rebound. So now Rice with the ball, throwing it cross court to Bell. Bell back to Rowland. Rowland to Rice. To Rowland, back to Henson. Henson to Rice. Rice looking to go inside. Steps back, gives it back to Henson. Henson swings it cross court. Now back to Rowland. Rowland possibly looking to drive in, being guarded by Watkins. Now the ball gets tipped away. Rice gets it, wide open lane. He goes up, but he gets fouled by Bard. And so with 32.4 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Jamal Rice will go to the line. Tell you what, this Rice kid is going to look to be something special. Only a freshman. It looks to be the star player for this Southland team already.
He's had a good night so far.
Shot is up and good. Cut the lead to 7. Amos will check out. Connor Doles, number 40, will check back in. I know even from the Dominican Republic, Kenny is probably smiling His favorite player, Connor Doles, checking back in. Second shot by Rice is up and good, and they cut the lead to 6. Tell you what, Southland has really played Westfield equal since the first quarter. Westfield had a hot start, but now they've been coming back. Has Southland, so now Fitzgerald with the ball. 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Gives it off to Watkins. Watkins directing traffic. 13 seconds left to go. Watkins. Looks like he called an isolation call. They're going to be, looks like to be a pushing foul there with 9.4 seconds left to go. Not popular with the Southland crowd. Not a shooting foul, so Westfield inbounded from the sideline. Looks like it's going to be number 3, Reagan Waller inbounding it. Waller inbounded to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick going up with the left hand, and that shot is up and good with 4 seconds and counting left to go. Westfield will take an 8-point lead. Rice throws it up from half court. No good. So Westfield has an 8-point lead after the third quarter. Make sure to stay tuned for the fourth here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Set your own banking hours with Planners First Online Banking. Planners First Online Banking allows you to connect and access your bank accounts 24/7. For those that are always on the go, you can check your balances, pay your bills, transfer funds anytime and anywhere you have internet access. Let Planners First Online Banking make your life a little easier. Planners First, a legacy of excellence since 1896. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Planners First Round Ball Game.
Well, the news is out. Brandon Outfitters has taken Central Georgia by storm as one of the Mid-State's premier outfitters. Located just off I-75 in Perry, Georgia, Brandon has all of the latest gear for any hunting season or just for a nice night out on the town. They still have all of your favorite brands such as Southern Tide, Mountain Khakis, Southern Marsh, Patagonia, Costa, Orvis, and as always, a huge selection of firearms. Brandon also now features new brands such as Sims, Ray-Ban, Kavu, Chaco, Yeti, and much more. Come check them out at 106 Fairview Drive in Perry. They're sure to make your visit one to remember.
Welcome back here to the Middle Georgia Sports Network. We're underway here for the fourth quarter as Ryan Fitzpatrick goes up, and it looks like he'll get the and one. Great play there by Fitzpatrick to begin the fourth quarter, excuse me.
Way to hang tough on that shot right there.
Start off the Brandon Outfitters fourth quarter. Westfield up by 10 now, 50-41, or 50-40. Now it's 51-40 as Fitzpatrick converts the three-point play. 11-point lead for Westfield. Alex Roach, the freshman for Southland, is going to take it up. Roach giving it off to Jamal Rice. Rice going inside on Fitzgerald. Goes up over Fitzgerald and Doles, but can't get it to go. Fitzgerald with the rebound. Paul Fitzgerald now. Going to cross him up. Kick it out to Waller. Waller going inside. We're going to go up here, giving it off to Watkins. Watkins to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald with a deep three. Guarded. No good. Roach with the rebound for Southland. 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Roach for three. No good. Rebound Connor Doles. Doles gives it off to Watkins. Watkins looking to slow down the pace here. We cross the 7-minute mark here. Westwood the 11-point lead. Looking to come with a big non-region victory and advance their record to 13-5 if they can. Giving it off to Fitzpatrick. Does Watkins. Fitzpatrick driving inside, going up, and he gets the shot to go. No travel called there. Great play by Fitzpatrick. It's a 13-point lead now for Westfield. Westfield starting off the fourth quarter hot. So Roach is going to take it up, get the screen set from Bell. And now Rice. Rice looking to direct traffic. Bell's going to set another screen. Roach with the ball once more. Bell gets another screen for there. Gets Rice freed. Goes over the right hand, and that is good. And Southland gets on the board here. And so now Fitzgerald finding the sprinting Marquise Watkins, turning to Doles. Doles goes up. He's going to get fouled.
He's going to get it.
And he's going to get the and one to go. Great play there by Connor Doles here. And that's going to be the fourth foul for Rice. And they can't afford him to foul out of this ball game. And so it looks like mass substitutions here for both sides here as Connor Doles is going to look to convert the three-point play. So Fitzgerald will come out. Bard will come back in for Westfield. Doles converts a three-point play. It's a 14-point lead here for Westfield. So now, Rice with the ball. And it's going to be a timeout on the floor by Southland. We'll see if Westfield can hang on to this lead and come away with a big victory here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
When you are lost in a new area, you stop and ask a local. Likewise, when you are searching for a one-of-a-kind employee to support your business, you ask a staffing local who knows the community. We're Spherion, a 65-year-old workforce leader with a distinct local focus. Michael and Kim Chalmers and their team know the Middle Georgia area better than anyone. More than a business, this is our home, and we're on a first-name basis with the skilled administrative, hospitality, light industrial, call center, and professional talent who live in our community. Gain a local hiring advantage. Call Spherion at 478-956-1700 or find us on Facebook at Spherion Middle Georgia. Spherion would like to wish the Westfield Hornets a successful 2015 season.
Welcome back to the Planners First Round Ball Game of the Week on the
Welcome back to the Middle Georgia Sports Network. Here is now Henson drives inside and will get the and one to go here. Cuts the lead to 12 here and will have a chance to cut it all the way down to 11. 5:52 left to go in your closing quarter, the Brandon Outfitters fourth quarter. 12-point lead here for Westfield. Henson, the junior, looking to make it 11, and he does. So it is 56-45 in favor of Westfield. John Bard now with the ball, looking to give it off to Watkins. Watkins now going inside. Watkins dishing it off to Waller, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Southland. Waller was looking for Doles. So Marquise Watkins will inbound it here for Westfield. Giving it out to John Bard. John Bard goes left side. Goes under to Watkins. Watkins going up, trying to at least. He somehow gets out of it. He goes up again. He's going to get fouled here. It's going to be on. It's going to be on Bo Moore, number 30. His third personal foul. 8th foul for Southland as a team in this half. So Watkins, who's been clutch from the charity stripe all year, going to extend his lead. Shot up and good. Watkins extends the lead to 12 here. So Watkins looking to get a 13-point lead for Westfield. 5:35 left to go in the ballgame. So his shot will be up and good as well. Watkins makes 2 of 2 and extends the lead to 13. So now going inside here. Rice with the ball. Dreading traffic, getting the screen from Moore. Swings it right back to Rice. Rice now to Bo Moore. Moore being guarded by Connor Doles. Swings back to Rice. He's going to lose the ball. And it's going to be a backcourt violation on Southland. Giles Amos will come back in for number 40, Connor Doles. Westfield will get the ball here with 5:08 left to go in the game. Fitzpatrick will inbound to Marquise Watkins. Watkins with the ball, giving it off to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick to Bard. Bard wide open for 3. That is good. Would that be the nail in the coffin here with 5 minutes left to go as Westfield is up 16. 4:48 left to go. Rice now with the ball, trying to drive inside. Kicking it out back to Bo Moore. Moore for 3. No good. Rebound. Amos, Fitzpatrick both get it, but Fitzpatrick comes away with it, now giving it back to Watkins. Watkins with the ball. So Watkins are going to drive inside with the right hand, and that is good. Westfield extends the lead to 18 here, 63-45. 4:15 left to go in the ball game. Rice driving inside, getting the screen from Moore. Is going to drive back again. Throw it out to Henson. Henson driving inside, going up, no good. Rebound Bard. Under 4 minutes to go now as Bard gives it to Watkins. Watkins with the ball, looking to slow down the pace. No shot clock like I said earlier. Giving it to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick back to Watkins. Watkins underneath to Bard. Bard in the post. That shot is up and good, and they take the lead. They're up now by 20 is Westfield. Great run by Westfield. 3.5 minutes to go in the game, and Southland's going to take a timeout. We'll take another quick one with them here. Make sure to stay tuned for the end of this game here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
On the athletic field and in the classroom, students at the Westfield School are preparing to meet the challenging demands of the 21st century. Our dedicated faculty teaches and inspires students from pre-K to 12th grade to think critically and learn globally, preparing our students for college in a Christian environment that has been the Westfield mission for more than 44 years. And our students excel. From football to chorus, art to tennis, and basketball to debate, Westfield students aspire to be champions. It's the Westfield experience. To learn more about the Westfield School, visit our website, westfieldschool.org, or call our admissions office at 987-0547. The Westfield School, ready for college, ready for life.
Welcome back to the Planners First Round Ball Game of the Week on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Welcome back here to the Middle Georgia Sports Network. 3.5 minutes to go. Southland down by 20 with the ball. Bell's going to shoot a three. That is up and no good. Amos with the rebound, going off the fast break. Giving it off to Bard. Bard back to Watkins. 3 minutes left to go. Watkins being double teamed here. They're trying to force him back court unsuccessfully. Watkins giving it to Bard. Under 3 minutes now. Bard back to Watkins. Watkins drying off his shoes. He'll drive inside. Has a wide open lane. Goes up with the right hand. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up again and no good as well. Goes up again. Gets his own rebound. No good. Oh, Amos now with the ball. No good. And Amos with the ball again. He'll go up and this time he'll get it. 4 offensive rebounds in a row. And that's pretty much summed up Southland's night. Westwood has dominated them on the boards. Watkins with 2 rebounds. Amos with 2 rebounds. 22-point lead for Westfield. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. And so now Southland gets the ball tipped away by Marquise Watkins. And it looks like number 21, Wyatt Young, will come into the game, as well as number 40, Connor Doles. Young seeing his first time. And the reason why so many people, Kenny included, love Connor Doles, getting Wyatt Young, who's coming in the game for the first time, pumped up. Doles is happy to re-enter this game. He was fired up as he came inside. And now Roach is going to shoot a 3. No good. Rebound Young, but he tips it out of bounds. So it's going to be a Southland ball after the tip out of bounds from Wyatt Young. Young now guarding Roach. It's kicked back to Rice. Now Roach again being guarded by Waller. Roach trying to create something. And now Roland will give it back to Rice. Getting the screen now from Bell. Rice going inside, kicking back out to Bell for 3. No good. Rebound Wyatt Young. Wyatt Young now giving back to Ryan Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick's going to go up. Under 2 minutes to go now. Kicking out to Doles. Doles with a jump shot, but it's going to be a turnover. Looks like it's going to be a travel on Ryan Fitzpatrick. So 67-45. A minute and 45 left to go. Make sure to stay tuned for the Bill and Laura Amos postgame show here immediately following the game for great awards like the Paul and Casey Elmore Player of the Game and the Sonic Drive-In Play of the Game. Westwood hasn't had really any star plays, but they've been dominating this game. So now, shot is up. No good. Air ball. Doles gets the rebound and will give it to Bard. Under a minute and a half now to go in this game. Elmore will check into the next buzzer. Bard will take it up, slow things down. And it looks like Coach Walls is going to put some of the younger guys in. It looks like number 20, Garen Dahl, and number 50, Kay Thomas, both freshmen, only get their first playing time here. So now Doles gives it to Bard. Bard fakes the jump shot. And it's going to be a turnover here as now we cross the 1 minute mark. A minute and 4 actually left to go. It's going to be a turnover. And so Westfield's going to sub. Looks like 50 Kay Thomas, 22 Garen Dahl, and 5 Griffin Elmore will come in for 23 John Bard, 3 Reagan Waller, and number 12 Ryan Fitzpatrick. Also mass substitutions for Southland. So Westfield now with Doles, Thomas, Dahl, Young, and Elmore. So Roach is going to give it now to, I believe, number 40. We'll get a look at this new roster here full of the young guys. And there's going to be a foul that time. I said our roster's a little messed up with these numbers, so we don't some of these players for Southland, we don't have their right numbers.
We're looking at the future of Westfield basketball right here.
This ball's thrown all the way over there. They were trying to get somebody, but it's going to be a turnover here. So Westfield now is going to go all the way back here to inbound. It's going to be number 22, Garen Dahl. Inbounding it. He played a full game last night, this night and last night, as Westfield came away earlier today with a big victory in B team over the Southland Raiders B team. So Elmore with the ball, 40 seconds left to go. Elmore is going to get off to Garen Dahl. Dahl finding Young in the corner. Young's going to shoot a corner three. That is no good. Rebound Southland. 30 seconds left to go. But they only commit timeout here by Southland. We're going to stay here. So I believe the only player that hasn't entered the game for I don't know if it was a timeout or not. It was called a timeout over the PA system. That was a quick timeout. So the ball being inbounded right again. So now 20 seconds left. Bell now giving off. Now underneath. And the ball will squirt away from Southland. So with 14.5 seconds left to go. Score still 67-45. Young's going to inbound it to Garen Dahl. Dahl will give it back to Young. 10 seconds left to go. Looking to run out the clock here. So Young's going to get off to Dahl. Dahl going inside, kicking it out to Elmore. Elmore for a three to end the game. No good. Rebound Southland, and that's going to do it. Westfield comes away with a big 67-45 victory. Make sure to stay tuned here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network. We'll be right back.
On the athletic field and in the classroom, students at the Westfield School are preparing.
Spiller's Orthodontics is where great smiles begin. Whether you're an adult or a teen, they can make you smile. Dr. Don Spillers uses state-of-the-art technology and proven orthodontic techniques to provide his patients with the quality care they deserve. He offers Invisalign, Invisalign Teen, clear, and metal braces. No referral is needed, so call 478-953-2700 to schedule your complimentary evaluation and see why your friends love visiting his office.
On the athletic field and in the classroom, students at the Westfield School are preparing to meet the challenging demands of the 21st century. Our dedicated faculty teaches and inspires students from pre-K to 12th grade to think critically and learn globally, preparing our students for college in a Christian environment that has been the Westfield mission for more than 44 years. And our students excel. From football to chorus, art to tennis, and basketball to debate, Westfield students aspire to be champions. It's the Westfield experience. To learn more about the Westfield School, visit our website, westfieldschool.org, or call our admissions office at 987-0547. The Westfield School, ready for college, ready for life.
Welcome back to the Planners First Round Ball Game of the Week on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
With all of your game stats, impact players, and analysis of the game, welcome into the MidGASports.net postgame show, presented by Bill and Laura Amos, proud parents and supporters of Westfield Athletics.
field and in the classroom, students at the Westfield School are preparing to meet the challenging demands of the 21st century. Our dedicated faculty teaches and inspires students from pre-K to 12th grade to think critically and learn globally, preparing our students for college in a Christian environment that has been the Westfield mission for more than 44 years. And our students excel from football to chorus, art to tennis, and basketball to debate. Westfield students aspire to be champions. It's the Westfield experience. To learn more about the Westfield School, visit our website, westfieldschool.org, or call our admissions office at 987-0547. The Westfield School, ready for college, ready for life.
Welcome back to the Planters First Round Ball Game of the Week on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.